You read the title or saw the thumbnail. This is Tanjiro vs Giyu. When I originally read the series, I thought it was obvious that Tanjiro wins. I guess not, as people think that Giyu wins. This video can be split into 4 sections. Based and Mark Giyu scaling, Tanjiro scaling, and how the fight would play out. And no, this is not C3 Tanjiro. Base Giyu is clashing with Akaza with water breathing forms. Akaza compliments him, saying it's been 50 years since he ran into a water Hashira this good. People would try and say that Akaza is talking about in general. That wouldn't make any sense, as he mentions a water pillar in the same sentence. The context is that Akaza is fighting a water pillar, he notices he's a water pillar, then says he hasn't ran into someone that good in 50 years. You stop glazing Giyu, you would realize this. He uses a technique, Giyu counters with dead calm. No, this is not a feat for Giyu. Giyu's dead calm doesn't have any fighting spirit, so Akaza's attacks are a lot weaker, and Giyu's dead calm just fully counters it. Giyu saves Tanjiro, they Giyu and Akaza clash, uses his deck type and kicks Giyu away. I quickly want to say that it isn't said or implied anywhere that Akaza's leg forms are stronger than his punching forms, and why would his leg forms be stronger, especially since his final form are punches? Giyu saves Tanjiro again, and then gets the mark. In this interaction, you can see that base Giyu is blatantly under Akaza, and is getting pressed and only relative using his breathing forms. This Akaza isn't trying all that much. This is because he's fighting Giyu the same way he fought Rengoku, and he overpowers Giyu with legs. And the same thing goes for Mark Giyu. Now for Mark Giyu. Mark Giyu is confirmed to be stronger than base Giyu, which should be obvious. We see Giyu use a water breathing form to clash with Akaza's regular punches. In the backup, we see Akaza pressing Giyu. We see Giyu use his talent form to clash with regular Akaza punches. They both get tapped. Akaza breaks his sword, would have been killed if not for Tanjiro. Akaza uses his final form, and Giyu tries to counter with dead calm, but he still gets tagged a lot. But I will say Giyu's sword was blunt here. I won't mention Giyu's feats against Muzan since there's no proof of him getting stronger, only weaker because he's more injured. But now let's go Tanjiro and how he performs against Akaza. When he fights the base Akaza, he easily outperforms him, cutting him and dodging his attacks. Akaza activates Compass, Tanjiro jumps in to intercept him, Akaza disappears, appearing behind Tanjiro. Giyu does help Tanjiro here, but Tanjiro would have dodged the attack by himself without Giyu's help, and was about to use the sun breathing form. Akaza intercepts Tanjiro's sun breathing form and kicks Tanjiro. Akaza kicks Giyu away, then we see Tanjiro clash with Akaza, with Tanjiro taking no damage from this clash and only getting pushed back. Tanjiro dodged Akaza's attacks, then Tanjiro guards a leg form attack. We see Tanjiro dodge Akaza's attacks, which even the Mark Giyu can't do, only clash and block. Tanjiro then uses a hat ability with sun breathing to cut Akaza's neck. They clash again, Akaza grabs Tanjiro's sword, Tanjiro tries to escape and Giyu saves him. The thing I want to note is that when Akaza grabbed Tanjiro's sword, it was different when he broke Giyu's sword, because the only way to attack was with his legs, with Tanjiro could have dodged or blocked until Akaza let go. Meanwhile, Akaza just broke Giyu's sword. They both swung down, but Akaza couldn't break Tanjiro's sword, or they grab it, while Akaza broke Giyu's sword. The thing I want to note before I say how the fight would go is that breathing forms scale higher than regular sword swings. This is supported by the explanation we get for why 13th form Tanjiro is stronger and faster than one we see in the Infinity Castle, and by Tanjiro needing to use breathing forms to cut the hand demon's neck, or regular sword swings didn't work. This makes it so Giyu is only a low end relative to Akaza with his breathing forms, with regular Akaza punches, so that Giyu is only a low end relative to Akaza with his breathing forms clashing regular Akaza punches, while Tanjiro's breathing forms clash with Akaza's techniques. So now I'll talk about how the fight would actually go. Assuming Giyu will use the mark when getting pushed back with Akaza, the base Giyu won't really be doing anything to Tanjiro. Tanjiro should be able to wave all of Giyu's attacks, and if they do clash in breathing forms, Tanjiro is winning that 10 times out of 10. Tanjiro also has offense attacks, while Giyu only has 11th form, which will be effective, but you can't spam it, and eventually Giyu will get pressured and activate the mark. Once Giyu activates the mark, not much will change, as Giyu will still only use breathing forms relative to Tanjiro. Another thing to note is that Tanjiro knows all the water breathing forms, besides dead calm obviously, so he might have an easier time countering water breathing, while Giyu doesn't know anything about sun breathing. Eventually, Tanjiro beat Giyu with his greater speed and strength. So hopefully this video helped show why Tanjiro beats Giyu in the Infinity Castle arc without C3 World. Like, sub, peace.